Hey guys, it's Mr. T-Mac. So I've been doing a lot of coverage on my land-based vehicles, the tanks, the scooter, racer scooter, whatever you want to call it. And I've been into aerial vehicles for some time now, and I haven't decided to cover it. But I do have something that is pretty interesting and a lot of fun. So this is my Tricopter. It's a scratch build. Built it in the same manner that I use for the little tank. So I carved me a foam figure, covered it with fiberglass, and melted out the foam with acetone. So it worked for me. It's a fast build, but with that type of construction, it tends to be a bit weighty. And the flight time suffers for that, so I only have like a 5-minute flight time with this thing, but it is a lot of fun. And it's fairly agile for having that kind of weight on it, so, but it's pretty surprising. So what I'm running in here is the Multi-V Series Pro board. So it's got a bunch of different little options that I can invoke in here once I shave a few ounces off of this thing. Running the Hobby King 20 amp speed controls, along with the SK Series Turnigy 26-28 motors with 8 by 4.5 props. Gets it in the air, takes a bit of thrust, but it's, like I said, it's just a lot of fun. So what I've done in the back is, you know how your regular tricopters, they have you know, the rear rotor for your yaw control and countering the torque of the motors. Well, what I've done is I use fins on mines. So I got the servo mounted under here, and yeah, and it basically adjusts and it gets this thing spinning around when I need to. Like I said, it's a lot of fun to fly. It's a bit weighty, only a 5-minute flight time, so this is like a first prototype. So I'm gonna be experimenting with different materials to get the fiberglass and skin coverage more consistent, and get the weight of this thing like way down, because this thing is like too much fun to just leave it as is. So for the cover, what I have is I span the corners with Velcro, and I put the corresponding pieces on the corners of my top piece here, so it works out pretty good. So like I said, this is a first prototype, so I'm going to be kind of going attached 2 tricopters. I'll be covering my little sport tricopter later. You'll see how that little guy runs, and just like a bat out of hell, really. But this is a first prototype of a body type quadcopters, and like I said, right now it's the frame is not really consistent. It's thicker in certain areas and it's thinner in other areas, but despite all its flaws, it flies pretty good. But one other disadvantage is I left these pretty darn big, so it does get buffeted by the wind pretty bad. So but it still handles fairly good. If you can fly in the wind, you can. It handles okay, but like I said, it's something that can be improved upon. And if you guys have any suggestions or materials or anything, please let me know. So like I said, this is the first prototype, so I have another one in the wings. This is going to be a smaller tricopter. So like I said, I've gotten some kind of fond of the tricopters. This is the way you can spin them around and, you know, just have a lot of fun with them. So this is this is the foam figure for the next tricopter I want to build. It's going to be a little bitty guy, so I can fly it around in the house and bump the walls, and have the kids actually train on this one. So, but what I'll be doing with this is I'm not going to go about my normal process. I'm going to try to make a mold for this using different materials from probably Smooth On or something like that, and make this better, repeatable, and just the kid's probably going to break it anyway, so I'd rather be able to build it again instead of have to figure out how I did it before. So in this tricopter, I'm going to be running the SK series 2118 series motors by Turnigy. So these produce a good amount of power. It's going to be running off of a 7.2 LiPo. I'm going to try our best to keep the weight down, body thin, and everything, just so it's light but and durable. So we're going to be running the multi-Wii SE series, SE flight controller in this particular unit. I'm going to be using the FR Sky remote system. So this is the receiver, and then it's set up for a PPM mode, which is pretty cool because of these. It really just limits the wiring that you have to do between these. That's it for all my channels, and that's pretty damn cool. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be running in this guy. So look for this down the line. It's probably going to take me a while to figure out the process, but hopefully I can get it the first time around, so I don't have to cover myself in foam doing this again. Stay tuned. There's a video of the big tricopter flying, and like I said, it's a lot of fun, so just stay tuned, and thank you for watching.
But the thing is, it has a very short flight time, 5 minutes. There's the dog. Makes a great bird deterrent too. It's a little windy, so it's going to get battered around a bit.